I'm gonna need a drink. Got my tea, I'm ready to go. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for joining and thank you so much for watching. Today I am officially announcing a little bit of a rebrand here at A Reid Life. I am really loving TikTok and growing on TikTok a lot. And my majority of my videos are like preschool preparation videos. As y'all know, here I have a 2.5-year-old. His name is Jet, and I am prepping him for preschool in the fall. And it's going really well, and we're doing a lot of different things because I have a teaching degree, and so I know kind of what he needs to know and some things that can help other moms out, as well as some baby tips and just developmental tips. So basically, I decided to rebrand. I decided to just totally change things up. As I'm getting brand deals, most of my brand deals are toddler-based, kid-based items, kid-based things. And so I, for one, am getting pretty bored with like the mundane of everyday life vlogging. I do have one more vlog that's gonna go up sometime around this video, and it's from before I decided to rebrand like this, but that video kind of shows my daily life, and honestly, every day is kind of the same around here. We kind of do the same exact thing. So I decided that I do love doing vlogs, and I know a lot of you are here for my vlogs because you like to see my family and things like that. So I'm gonna do vlogs probably once every 2 weeks. I will post a vlog type of video of showing what we're doing those 2 weeks, or if we had any special activities, because I really want to film Jet's life, and that's kind of why I started. But I also want to put out more content, and I want to be able to produce more videos for YouTube, longer form. So since I'm loving TikTok, since I'm getting all these brand deals on TikTok, and since I'm growing on TikTok so much faster than YouTube, I decided to also implement some of those types of videos here on YouTube. I can actually create those types of videos in longer form and kind of stretch them out and explain more in depth, because I feel like people go to TikTok for that initial like, oh, I can do that too, but then they might need an explanation or might need some help or support. So that's what YouTube is going to be for me. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing all about how I potty trained our 2.5-year-old son Jet in a matter of a week. I say a week because it really, I mean, how long did it take? We don't know, maybe 3 days, 4 days, whatever. But a week's time is when I really felt like solidified and we could actually go places and not worry about him having too many accidents. Back in December, our son started showing, when he turned 2, he started showing signs that he was ready. Like, he would tell me when he was going to the bathroom, or he could identify when he needed to go to the bathroom, and he would kind of talk about it more. And so I thought, oh, this is our sign, we're gonna potty train, and he would wanna sit on the potty. I had had a little potty in our bathroom for as long as, probably since he was 18 months. And he would wanna sit there. And so I thought, okay, he's ready, you know, I'm gonna try it. So I'd put him in underwear, and I bought this big treat basket of all these different treats, and I was like, oh, he's gonna potty train, yada, yada, yada. Didn't happen. I sat him down for like maybe one day, I guess, and we would set a timer for every 5 minutes, and he would sit down, and he went like 4 or 5 times, but he just started getting mad at me. And so I was like, okay, I'll give it up for now, because obviously he's not ready. He's not, which in my mind, I think that he was ready. I just should have pushed him a little further. But he wasn't happy with me. There is an eyelash in my eye. Ugh. Anyways, he wasn't happy with me, and so I just gave it up. I just decided, I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll worry about it later, because in my mind, I was teaching. So I either wanted to do it in December when I was off for Christmas break, or I wanted to wait until summer or spring break whenever I was on spring break. So again, in spring break, I kind of sat down and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this. And then we had a trip planned for spring break, and I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna mess with it. So I just waited until summer. So summer rolled around, we had a couple of trips, we took those trips, and then I decided to potty train. So I basically told myself, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it, because sooner or later he's gonna start to pick up on the fact that you keep trying and he tells you no, and it's over. So I knew he was ready. He's very smart for his age. Anybody that knows Jed knows he's super smart. And so I knew he could handle it, and I knew he was ready, but I had to push him past that initial point. So on TikTok, back to what I was saying, he was ready, and I could tell he was ready, and he is smart, so I knew he could handle it. So I went out and bought all the things, you know, the underwear, some suckers and things like that that I knew he would want as a prize. But with this time, I went in with the mindset of, okay, I'm not going to give him like a reward every time he goes to the bathroom, because I feel like that's like setting them up for like they think they need a reward for going to the bathroom, when in reality it's like, you're a big boy now, you know how to do this, let's do it. So I kind of set it up this time from the mindset of, okay, here's 5 stickers, and I literally just had a piece of paper and I wrote out 5 little cubes on it, 5 little squares on it. And I said, okay, every time you go to the bathroom, you get to pick a sticker. And I had cool stickers from Christmas time. And so I was like, okay, you get to pick a cool sticker to put in a square every time you go to the bathroom. He went right off the bat. I mean, it was like we set a timer for 5 minutes. And so he would go and sit and try. And I had 3 different potties. This is kind of all over the place. But I set up 3 different potties, and if y'all click on my Amazon storefront down in the link below, you can check out all 3 potties in the potty training tab. There's several different options there. So I set up a urinal in our shower. I set up a little potty here in the living room, and then I set up a toilet seat on top of our regular toilet in the guest bathroom. So he had 3 options of, if he wanted to go sit in the living room, he could. If he wanted to go sit in the guest bathroom, he could. And he kind of liked that, having that choice of where he wanted to go. So every 5 minutes I would set a timer, and we would go sit wherever he chose, and eventually he started going. But if he went to the bathroom, I would then reset that timer for 10 minutes or 15 minutes sometimes even, because I could kind of feel out how long it actually took for him to need to go. And I felt like it was more efficient when he needed to go and he actually went, because then he didn't get so annoyed with having to sit every 5 minutes when I knew he didn't need to go. And so I just started setting a timer for 10 or 15 minutes after he actually went. Now, if he didn't go, I would set that timer for 5 minutes. That way I knew, like, hey, in 5 minutes he might need to go, and so we'll go sit again. Another thing that I did was, for the 3 days that I initiated it, I did not put him in any pants, any underwear, or any diaper, except for going to sleep. I would put him back in the diaper. Because I felt like I had initially put him in underwear in December, and I felt like that almost was too comfortable, too much like a diaper. They felt like they could just go into their underwear. So I took him out of everything and just let him roam around naked. I know a lot of people say, like, let them run outside and go to the bathroom. I don't think that that's a good training method, because then when are they going to learn to go in the potty? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't ever do that. I just kind of, if he was outside and he went, it was fine. We didn't really do anything about it. But if he was naked, I felt like we had more success. When it comes to number 2, that's a little more difficult, and I know that that's the struggle with everybody. It's still our struggle with going out to places. I can't really figure out how to make him go number 2 in public if he needs to go, and so that's kind of a struggle, because he likes the little potty that we have here. He'll go number 1 anywhere and everywhere, it's fine. But number 2 is, I'd like to have him go here before we go somewhere. For number 2, I gave him a bribe, 2 different bribes. One bribe was if he was fully potty trained by the end of the week. So we started on a Monday. If he was fully potty trained by that Friday, when we left to go to his grandparents' house, we would go see the Minion movie. And I hyped it up to be this cool thing, like we were gonna go get popcorn, get a treat, you know, all the things. And so he was really excited about that. So I kept reminding him that every day. And I learned that from being in the classroom for so long, that if you set a long-term goal, you need to like give them goals along the way too. And I kept reminding him of it, and I kept praising him for going to the bathroom and reminding him, hey, you're 1 step closer to being to this goal. And so I kept reminding him, and then he remembered. Then another goal that I set was, we had the potty chart with the stickers, and after the 5 stickers, I don't think I ever even finished that. I'm gonna have to get better at like talking through things. But I had the 5 stickers, and once he filled up the 5 stickers, he was able to go get a prize like a sucker or a Hershey Kiss or a, what else did I even have? M&Ms. I had several different options, popsicles, several different options that he could pick. So I felt like the 5 went by really fast, and he was able to get those prizes a lot. You could do 3, you could do 4, whatever you prefer. And then after that, I also set a goal that if he went number 2 in the potty, because I knew if he went number 2, it would be like, okay, I'm over my fear of doing it. So we did that, and I said, if you go number 2 in the potty, we will go to Walmart, because I would feel like you were comfortable enough to be potty trained at that point. And we would get a big toy. So we literally just set the potty in the living room and had him stay in the living room where he was around the potty. He was naked, so he had one less step to do before he could sit down. And eventually he would sit and kind of wait for a second, and then he'd get up and play a little bit, and then he'd sit again. And then eventually he went. He would just sit down and go to the bathroom. So that was really awesome, and we literally threw like a party. We were like celebrating him. We were so happy about it. And I feel like that's really important for them to know that it's good and it's not like something that they're supposed to not do or get in trouble for, because it can be scary. I mean, giving birth and then going number 2, don't even get me started. That was scary. So I can only imagine their little bodies like, what is gonna happen to me, you know? So after that, he went and picked out his big toy from Walmart. It was like a truck and trailer with a, I don't know, skid steer or roller or something on the back. He always picks those types of toys. So he got to go see the Minion movie this weekend because he is fully potty trained. He went to HEB with me grocery shopping and did not go to the bathroom at all in his pants. Obviously, we're still gonna have accidents. Obviously, things are still gonna happen. He's still in diapers at night and at naps. But those things will fade out as they come. I know for a fact. So that is my wealth of knowledge here. I did not read any books or do any research or anything like that. I've just kind of compiled what I knew about everything everybody has ever told me and kind of did it to what worked for us. And I really just pushed him because he did get upset with me this time and he didn't want to do it. But I just said, like, no, you're a big boy, you're gonna do it. And I gave him examples like daddy's a big boy and all these different things that made him want to be successful. If you have any questions or have any video suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you're from TikTok, give me a hey in the comments and say TikTok sent me. If you're a longtime follower or one of my friends or family, still leave a comment down below and tell me what you want to see, especially those of you that are moms, because that is my jam. I could sit here and talk to the camera forever. That's like why I started my channel, was literally because I do this all day long. I talk to myself and I like say what I'm doing like I'm talking to a camera. So I'll see you guys next week back with another video. Bye, you guys.